Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel, The World of Knowledge. Here is the part 4 of question number 1 of exercise 1.2. So let's start part 4, in which there is given d upon c multiplied by a upon f is equals to a upon f multiplied by d upon c. In this question we have to find the properties. So let's start. Here we take a equals to d upon c, b is equals to a upon f, now you will ask that why we take a is equals to d upon c and b is equals to a upon f, because in part 4 d upon c is given 2 times, so we consider it 1 times and take it 1 time and consider it equals to a. So we take d upon c is equals to a, and similarly we take a upon f equals to b. Then we write a in place of d upon c, multiply b in place of e upon f equals to b multiplied by a. So this property will be known as commutative property of multiplication. Why multiplication? Because there is a sign of multiplication. This property is known as commutative property. So let's move to the part 7. In part 7 we do the same, where we take a equals to 11, b equals to 15 and c is equals to 21. And same work we are going to do over here. We write a in place of 11, b multiply, then bracket, b in place of c, b in place of 50 and c in place of 21, and this property will be known as associative property of multiplication. So let's move to the part 8. Here we take a equals to 2 upon 11 and 1 upon a is equals to 11 upon 2. Why we can do that? Because 2 upon 11 and 11 upon 2, there is no difference. The difference is that in first one there is 11 is in denominator and 2 is in nominator, and second one and there will be 11 in nominator and 2 is in denominator. So we take a 2 upon 11 equals to a and 11 upon 2 equals to 1 upon a. As you will see in referring that 2 upon 11, when we reciprocal 2 upon 11, so 11 goes upside and 2 comes downside, so it will be 11 upon 2, and it will be equals to 1 upon a if we take 2 upon 11 equals to a. So like this, a is equals to 1 upon a. So we put a in place of 2 upon 11 multiplied by 1 upon a is equals to 1 upon a multiplied by a, and this property will be known as multiplicative inverse property. Why? Because here we reciprocal the values and there is the sign of multiply, so it will be multiplicative inverse property. And you will say that there is also 1, and multiplicative property is equals to 1. So a multiplied by 1 upon a is equals to 1 upon a multiplied by a is equals to 1. Well, we cannot take 1 equals to anything. Why? Because a will be cancelled with a, and then 1 upon a will be cancelled with a, so the one thing is left, which is 1. As you see here, a will be cancelled with a, so which thing is left? 1 is left, so it will be same 1. So we cannot take 1 equals to anything. So this property will be known as multiplicative inverse property. So let's move to the part 9. In part 9 we do the same work. We take a is equals to 3 upon 5 and minus a is equals to 3 upon 5. Why minus a? Because both values are same, the difference is only about minus sign, so we take minus a is equals to 3 upon 5 minus 3 upon 5, and positive a is equals to positive 3 upon 5, and put positive a in place of 3 upon 5 plus bracket minus a in place of minus 3 upon 5, then minus bracket minus a plus a is equals to 0. We cannot take anything, we cannot take 0 equals to anything, because because both equations will be cancelled with each other. As you can see, a will be cancelled, positive a will be cancelled with positive a, and negative a will be cancelled with negative a, so it will be equals to 0. No integer will be left over here. As you can see it, that negative, so this property will be known as additive inverse property. In part 10, we do the same way. We take a is equals to a upon b, then 1 upon a is equals to b upon a, then put a in place of a upon b, multiply 1 upon a in place of b upon a, equals to 1 upon a multiplied by a is equals to 1, and this property will be known as multiplicative inverse. Let's move to the part 11. In part 11, we do the same break. We take is equals to 15 upon 10, b is equals to 8 upon 5, c is equals to 4 upon 10. A multiplied by bracket b minus c bracket is equals to bracket a multiplied by b bracket minus a multiplied by c bracket, and this property will be known as left distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Why left distributive property? Because a is multiplying on left side, and over subtraction because there is the sign of subtraction. Now in part 12, we take a is equals to root 2 upon 3, and 1 upon a is equals to 3 upon root 2. Then we put a in place of root 2 upon 3, and 1 upon a in place of 3 upon root 2. And this is also known as multiplicative inverse property, as I told you before. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell icon. Thank you.